In Lafleur County, hundreds gathered to honor Deputy Thomas Walker LeMay, killed in the line of duty in a standoff near Worcester on Sunday. From the floor to the stands at Heavener High School, law enforcement, family, friends, and community members filled the gym to say goodbye. A bagpipe played as the service moved through moments of remembrance for Deputy LeMay. The gym was quiet as people paid their final respects to a man described as a hero who died protecting his community.
He was taken far too soon, but his legacy will live on in you, and we will make sure his name is never forgotten.
The Tulsa and Oklahoma City Honor Guards were also there for LeMay, describing just how emotional it was.
It is hard to maintain, because even if I didn't know him, you see the faces of the family, and it's hard not to reflect that emotion back. But it is the challenge to honor that respect and without losing your composure.
Deputy LeMay was also honored in the nation's capital yesterday. Oklahoma 2nd District Congressman Josh Burkeen spoke on the U.S. House floor, paying tribute to his sacrifice.
As we all know, greater love has no one than this that would lay down his life for his friends. Walker's sacrifice while upholding his duty to protect the citizens of Lafleur County will be long remembered. My words can't fully convey our gratitude for the safety of these brave police officers and that they provide to all of us safety and comfort in our homes.
People from our area are looking for ways to support LeMay's family. Here's some that we know of. Mazzio's Pizza hosting a benefit today with half of the proceeds going to the family. 2 vendors are also selling bracelets and T-shirts with all proceeds going to the family. We also know a GoFundMe has been set up, and there are more fundraisers going on and more that we're continuing to learn about. All of the fundraiser information can be found by texting the word donate to the number right at the bottom of your screen, 479-785-5000. We're following some breaking news here at noon. A jury has convicted the man on trial in the 2024 Lake Fayetteville shooting. 4 days after the start of his trial, 22-year-old Gilberto Gordillo is convicted of second-degree murder. Gordillo was first charged with capital murder in the case. Prosecutors tell 5 News his sentencing is scheduled for this afternoon. At the Arkansas State Capitol, the House and Senate are closer to wrapping up the fiscal session. Education funding took center stage again this week as funding continues to be the biggest debate during the session. An amendment to shape how isolated school districts receive money was passed out of the Special Language Committee. That will be voted on next week. But Democrats say they're still concerned over funding going to educational vouchers in the LEARNS Act. Lawmakers hope to wrap up the session by next Wednesday. Well, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says the U.S. blockade of Iranian ports and ships is growing and going global. The comment comes a day after President Trump says he has plenty of time to make a deal with Tehran. Aaron Navarro reports from the White House.
At the Pentagon Friday, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said 34 ships so far have turned around because of the U.S. blockade on Iranian ports.
No one sails from the Strait of Hormuz to anywhere in the world without the permission of the United States Navy.
The comments come a day after President Trump insisted he is not under pressure to make a deal with Iran, even as economic pressure mounts.
I don't want to rush it. I want to take my time. We have plenty of time, and I want to get a great deal.
Also Thursday, the president ordered the U.S. Navy to shoot and kill any boat that is putting mines in the strait, after Iran released video of what it says was its forces seizing vessels in the waterway. Secretary Hegseth downplayed the threat.
They're acting like pirates, acting like terrorists. Anyone with a speedboat, a gun, and the wrong intentions can do that.
President Trump acknowledged the war has driven up gas prices. Americans are now paying, on average, more than $4 a gallon.
If you need more time, does that mean Americans should anticipate spending more on gasoline for the foreseeable future?
For a little while.
How long?
You know what they get for that? Iran without a nuclear weapon.
The Defense Intelligence Agency has assessed Iran's late supreme leader maintained a ban on nuclear weapon production before the war. And now that he is dead, his son hasn't expressed a view on the matter. Iran says its foreign minister is set to arrive in Pakistan later Friday. It comes as the country tries to orchestrate a second round of direct talks between the U.S. and Iran. Aaron Navarro, CBS News, the White House.